Welcome to Conversation with Haych, the Skype series. We have the amazing, times amazing, plus amazing, add amazing on the back of that. Buy two more amazingness, put it together, stir it up in a pot, add some fritters to it, some rice and peas, chicken, amazing on top of that. She's an amazing vocal arranger, vocal director. She's also an amazing artist. She has a new video out called King featuring Shantéh I. Go check that out now. New EP coming very soon. Very soon called Sunshine. She's one of my favourites. One of my favourite artists who every time I see her live, she's got energy on top of energy. You know, you get me always getting the crowd to click and that. You get me getting it all in there. It is the amazing, the superb Shantéh.
Yeah. Oh, glory to God. I'm good, man. I am good.
So,
I am blessed.
Quick one. How are you coping with coronavirus at the moment?
I mean, I'm doing okay, you know. I'm doing all right. The sun has been shining profusely, which has been so nice. Which is kind of crazy because it shows you how, without us disturbing the world, how this world is a little bit better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been doing okay. They closed my my workplace. I work in a school. But it's been good. I've just been getting on with stuff, honestly. Just been praying, cracking jokes with my family. And yeah, staying peaceful. Peaceful. I'm not really worried about everything. I'm not ignorant to what's going on at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't allow the negativity to... I can't let it sink in. I have to keep my mind on God, honestly. What about you, sir?
I'm coping still. I'm coping. Having to it's a transition, isn't it? I think it's just a transition and trying to utilize this time as best as possible. You see a lot of people kind of taking this time and then they're just using it for weird stuff, like tweeting more, but they're tweeting rubbish, and you realise, okay, I realise why you don't tweet as much, because it's not meant for you. But it's just one of them ones. People are utilising, you can see how people are utilising their time in it. But yeah, it's just an opportunity for me at the moment, just to kind of do more of what God is asking and putting my head more in the Word. Praise God.
Hallelujah.
And all them kind of things. So, would you consider this to be your biggest test of faith?
No.
No.
Yeah, I just feel like I've been through worse. I think collectively, on a whole, as a world, as a community, this might be biggest test that we've experienced like this. I've not experienced anything like this before. But no, I don't think so. I don't know if that's... I don't know. I mean, maybe because I've been through some hard stuff, and I just feel oh yeah, if I feel like this, then everyone must feel like this. Everyone must be peaceful. And I have to remind myself that that's not necessarily the case. So I feel like we can get through this time. Definitely get through this time. Honestly, people, put your hope in God, put your trust in God. It's He's literally the only thing that's going to help us in this time. We're just arguing amongst each other. We don't need to be doing that. And we're looking to the wrong things to be the answer. It's not going to help. It's not going to help at all.
We've got people looking to tissue paper and toilet paper and all these different things, and it's just I
mean, common sense will tell you, just keep shopping at a regular person, because we don't have a shortage supply of food or provision. We just have a shortage of common sense that tells you, let me go and run up in Tesco. Let me go and duck into Asda now and terrorize the section with the Andrex. Don't make no sense.
It's ridiculous.
And why do you feel like you're going to need to release from your back passage every 5 seconds that you need 500 rolls of toilet paper?
And these times, you're not even buying food. You're just buying toilet paper. Say you're going to go to the toilet even more, even though you're eating less food. It don't make no sense.
It's dumb. That's what I'm saying. Rather than patting up your immune system, you're just out here. Ow! Oh, my Lord. I have a cat.
That is
That's clearly
staying
what people
in.
understood to be.
That is staying in. Yeah.
I was trying to film it for like 5 minutes because she keeps trying to jump in the camera, and I was like, how can I get her out of the shot and get her out of the room? And I just thought, no, maybe I can just like subdue her. Then she found a way, and she didn't want to let go, and now she's on the floor ignoring me.
There was there.
Bro, anyway, you can edit that out. Maybe
No,
you
we're
can't,
keeping that
it's too
in.
late.
Keep it all of that in. Keep it all of that in. Praise God. What would you say is the best way for us to deal with? I think you've kind of said it, because my next few questions was how important is your relationship with God at this time, and then what's the best way to overcome? But you kind of just said it really, in terms of like common sense, and then just put in your faith in God rather than material things, innit?
Yeah, like 'cause all these things are gonna pass away at the end of the day. You can't take none of this stuff with you when you're chilling with Jesus. So, like, not that it's not important. It's important for here.
Yeah,
You're gonna need it here. But if your life goal was to attain these things, and then a circumstance like this happens where you can't even leave your house, let's say minimum of 3 weeks, like you can't use all that fancy stuff that you bought. Like, what are you gonna do with it? Like, you can create content, and I think that's dope. But what else are you gonna do? Like, it's not like you can show it off to anybody.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't take it away with you anyway, corona or no corona. You couldn't take it out and be like, Jesus, what are you saying when you think about my Porsche? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think, and there's nothing wrong with having these things either. But I think if your main goal in life is to have these things, and they were like what your riches were, and then we got a problem here. So yeah, man, you just got to make the most of the time that we're in, to focus on God if you weren't doing that before. It's been a really interesting time of reflection for me and for my family, and yeah, something like I just noticed certain things about myself that I'm like, wow, that's actually a good trait. Maybe I should exercise that gift more.
Yeah.
And there's some stuff in this time, yeah, you need some healing too. Okay, didn't know that. And yeah, maybe your focus hasn't been 100% on me, and it could be 100% on me, Shantéh. And yeah, so it's been good.
What's the biggest thing you've realized about yourself during this time?
I have realized that I was saying this yesterday. I realized that I give myself goals that are obtainable, and if I don't meet them within a certain time limit, like I start beating myself up about it. And then
that's me.
I would, and then I'll set myself a new goal and say, oh, I'll delay it, or I'll push it back and say, oh, no, it's fine. As long as I get it done, it's fine. And then I'll push it back. And then something else will happen that's outside of my control that pushes it back, and I'm just like, So what I realized with this corona situation was that I had prepared to put out this EP. I was really excited, had all these things lined up, like listening parties, a performance show afterwards, the EP launch, so this, that, interviews and everything. And then I had a go for it. Bearing in mind this EP was supposed to have been out last year as well. This EP was supposed to have come out before. This EP was supposed to come out at the end of 2018.
What?
Yeah. But
wait. When you say it's meant to come out in 2018, is that your timeline in your head?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
For sure. It was definitely in my head. I hadn't announced it. But the joke is, if it had come out in 2018, King wouldn't be on there.
Yeah.
So that would have been silly. So God was like, you thought. And so I was just like, okay, calm. Okay, well, King's done now. So 2019, we move. And then it was supposed to come out actually at the end of 2019, officially. I hadn't announced it, but that was like, okay, this is the deadline. Then I got sick. Loads of stuff was just, 2019 was a rough year, right? A great year though, fantastic year as well. But there were some moments that made it quite rough. So I was just like, oh God, I've pushed this thing back so many times. I'm getting frustrated now. I just want to release the stuff. I think it's going to be great. And there were just so many things that were like, yeah, you need to relax. So now that this corona stuff has happened, I was just bare frustrated. I was just like, you know what? People are getting sick. People are losing faith. People are upset. And also, Lord, my EP. Like, it's just bare stuff. And I got so frustrated. And I just thought, God, I don't know what your timing is and when everything is supposed to happen, and and that was supposed to be on the 3rd of April. It was supposed to come out, and I just pushed it back, and I was frustrated. And then the next day, I was like, I don't know what to do. I think I was like in the middle of sneezing or something, sneezing and praying. Then I had this idea to just announce postponement of my EP with a clip that I saw of Boris Johnson talking on the news, because it's like everything he said just upset me. Like, and that's what he was saying and how he was saying it, like, just made me feel, it was just like, that is how you make me feel how I'm feeling right now. Like, and I need, I know it don't make no sense, but then I had this idea and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta turn this into like something great. And like, yeah, things have been pushed back. There's nothing I can do about it right now. God's timing. How can I announce it in a way that's gonna make people smile and not think so much about Corona? And if they are thinking about it, they'll give them something to look forward to. And then I'm putting out that silly advert.
That was good, though.
Thanks. And that was fun. It was a lot of fun. And I wasn't angry after that. I was like, God, the timing is everything. Because now I'm able to do that. Now I can communicate with people in a different way. I can relate to them a little bit more. Yeah. And it makes people feel a little bit invested in your journey. And you can be more invested in others' journeys, and that you can actually take responsibility for building friendships in this time as well. Like, so that was good.
So what would you say is your one piece of advice for people, for creatives who are in this time, you know, lost out on a lot of gigs, lost out on a lot of all these different things that they have planned, like, yes, Jesus, I'm about to earn this amount of money for 2020 is about to be the year, clear vision, X, Y, and Z. What's your piece of advice for them or encouragement for them?
So it's, I would say balance is key. So in this time, like, you can even mope about it, and you're entitled to mope about it and feel a way about it, because I did, and I still do sometimes, but I can't allow it to take over. You can create content, and you can also give yourself a break. I keep hearing that coronavirus was the break that we needed that we didn't want.
Wow.
And as creatives, or like whatever you do, writer, radio host, DJ, dancer, whatever you do, a lot of your emotion goes into what you create. And this might be a great time to write a story, or to write a song, or to dance, or to do whatever. But also give yourself a break. No, just because you don't physically have to go out and do a gig doesn't mean you then have to replace it with, oh, because I'm not doing this, I have to do this because people depend on it. No, like, maybe take a break. Like, enjoy it, do whatever you want, but balance. Balance is so key. Don't give yourself another set of targets like I did. That now I don't even know when the deadline of those things are going to be for some of them, because we're in the season. Like, go with the season, literally move with the spirit, like, and everything will work out. Because you'll be like, okay, cool, this might be happening for another 3 weeks, but God could give you like the downloads to something that you're going to do in the next 5 months in this time. Like, and He will give you the blueprint of how to do those things, and it will allow you to rest as well, and it will allow you to get closer to Him, and it will allow you to spend time with your family and your friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, relax, enjoy the ride, and don't be hard on yourself if you can't put stuff out, if you can't give something to somebody, if you can't deliver something to somebody. Deliver something, you know? Like,
so obviously you made King, you know, out of respect. You made the King video featuring Shantéh. How did you find that process? And, you know, just how did you find it?
It was dope. So we filmed that in my living room. It's actually jokes.
That's crazy.
Listen, when you have no money and Jesus, you just gotta do what you gotta do. So I had like this vision in my head, and when I tell you this year didn't go, last year didn't go how I thought it was gonna go. I was like, yeah, we're gonna get funding. We're gonna film this video in Japan or something. We're gonna film this video in Zimbabwe. I want elephants. I want this. I want that. Yeah. I was like, but I still had like the ideas of like the colors and the aesthetic that I wanted. And so remember I told you the EP in my mind was supposed to come out in like 2018.
Yeah.
No. So I had these songs ready, and the only one I had done was King.
Wow.
And I had the beat and I had the chorus, and I had written this chorus, and I was like, I don't even know where else to go with it. Like, I legit don't know. And then we were just sitting there for time. And then we got into 2019, and Gabriel, who produced it, I was chilling with him, and he was just like, oh, we need to finish the song off. And he was just like, oh, you know what? I got telling me like, Josh, you know? And I was like, I was thinking the same thing. So then I literally messaged him, and I was like, yo, like, do you want to jump on this? He was like, yeah, sure. And he came around, I think the same day. He came around the same day or the next day.
Mm.
And yeah, he came around the next day. I got the song, it was done, and then it was like my favorite song after that. And yeah, so the process for the video was great because we were all together when it came down to me talking about elephants and this and that. So for it to turn out, I just got to go to Brixton Market, buy their fabric, start sewing things together, hanging, draping stuff, creating outfits and like sewing outfits together. I was just like, this is not what I envisioned.
That's crazy.
But it really did work out. It was fun. It was a long day. Started early in the morning and finished early the next day. But like, Chima's a great director as well, so he was just like when we're slumped, one eye is open, one eye is closed, and we're talking about food and we need food, he's just like, it's okay guys, we're gonna get it done. You're slumped, but we're gonna push forward. It's fun.
So what's your favourite song that you've made to date and why?
King, actually.
Yeah.
King is my favorite song. Yeah. That, and I can't lie, there are some songs on this EP that's gonna come out. Like, all of those songs are my favorite.
Every single one of the new thing. Every single one of the new thing.
Honestly, I go through moments where I'm like, oh, I like this one. Oh, but I like this one. Like, I like them more, but then they all have moments of being my favorite. But
yeah, I
think King has been my favorite, like, consistently, even when it was just the beat and me singing the chorus and nothing else on it. And sometimes I forget how powerful the songs are, because when I'm listening back to it, I'm like, oh, I said that. Oh, Jesus, you're hard. Like in this time, I'm like, I'm singing I'm the king of the jungle, and they won't even let me out my front door. But it's the truth. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus is actually Lord.
Yeah.
And I am this king, and the Holy Spirit means with me, we're going to push through this. Like, and I'm very peaceful. This might be my favorite song. And I always love Midnight, because that's just a vibe. Midnight's a vibe. Yeah. Oh, good times. Shantéh I was my first one, so that's always going to be on my heart. But not King.
Okay.
So went round up there in the end.
Can we? You talked about the EP. What you said you're looking at end of April to kind of release it, essentially.
Yeah.
Is that where you still at? Just end of April, releasing it. No matter what happens, that's when it's going out.
April 28th.
Okay. Promo the thing, you get me? April 28th. They'll give you some shine and that. I'll lead over here.
So April 28th, I am gonna put out my EP called Sunshine. It was produced by Val Burrell. It features Josh Che and Val Burrell. And yeah, it's going to be something to look forward to. I can't wait for you to hear it. I know everyone says, oh, it's my best work. But it is. Like, it is, and I think that's a good thing. And Sunshine is literally like, the EP is basically like going on a journey becoming your elevated self throughout the whole process. It's just basically remembering who your identity is, who and what you are in God, and becoming the best version of yourself to the point where you're invincible, unstoppable. So yeah, 28th of April, Sunshine, let's get it.
This has been Conversation with Haych, the Skype series with Shantéh. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll have much more for you coming very, very soon. Soaking in from the horizon, sweetness for my soul's